Hi folks, this is Don Schaefer. Once again, I'm happy to be with you. We are working on a series called Not Ready for a Toe Tag, and trying to believe that we're trying to get ourselves into a position where we're not looking forward, I shouldn't say looking forward, but not progressing in our life. A lot of times we get stuck in our life. We feel that our life is over. We feel that there's no hope and no future and all that. And a lot of times people get very down on themselves and they give up on life. And so what we're trying to do is go through a series here of trying to motivate, trying to stir up people into realizing the possibilities of life, possibly getting them unstuck from a situation. And I know last week we were talking about dare to be happy, and we were talking about how important our self-image is. And we have to look at ourselves as being valuable, and we have to realize that we are one of a kind. We are uniquely made. You know, it's just like snowflakes. They say that there is no two snowflakes that are alike, and there's millions and billions of these snowflakes that come down in a snowstorm. And it's the same thing with each and every one of us. We were all designed with a purpose in mind. God had created us from the very beginning uniquely to be who we are. And so many times we spend a good portion of our life trying to be something that we are not. And that's where we should look at ourselves and get a good self-image of who we are. And our self-image, again, comes from various sources. When we're young, it's our parents. As we get older, it's people that are important in our life that express what they see inside of us. And that's where we develop a good, healthy self-image. And what I mentioned before is the fact that our self-image governs everything that we do. We get ourselves in situations in life where we reach a level and we don't go any further because of the self-image that we have created for ourselves. And that's where last week I challenged you to expand all that. Well, this week I want to talk about a different topic. I want to talk about what were you thinking? And it's kind of a catchy title, but you know, I just want to talk about how important it is, our thought process. You know, from young on we are being taught, and there is a battle going on. And the battle, you know, you can see it all over. You know, it's advertising, it's TV, it's everywhere trying to get us to think the way they want us to think, because perhaps we'll purchase or do what they want us to do. Well, you know, the good book, the Bible, tells us that if there's be any good, wholesome, precious, and great things, that we should think and meditate on these things. You know, because what happens in our mind is we create a thought process. So many times people have issues in life. It saddens me to see that. You know, they will go and expend all kinds of dollars looking for quick fixes on their issues, and it never happens. Why? Because they haven't changed their thought process. You know, our thoughts are what we are. The issues that we get ourselves caught in is the way we think. And if we can change that, we can change our life. And I always tell people that if you want to be somewhere different in 5 years and be a different type person and do the things that you want to do, you have to change two things. You have to change the people you hang around with, and you have to change what you're reading. You have to put positive thoughts. Books are tremendous because they share all the thoughts of the author who is successful in whatever area of life, and you will take those thoughts and you put them inside you. And pretty soon you start thinking like the author was thinking, and you've got successful thoughts. People do the same thing. You hang around positive, successful people, and guess what happens? You start to think positive, and you become successful. So that's why I want to encourage you this week to really take a look at what in the world you're thinking. Because, you know, if you're stuck in any area of life, it's your thoughts that are keeping you caught up in that area. And I want to encourage you to continue to push forward, and I will see you again next week. Thank you.